my job, I'm Director of Educational and Field Programs. So my role, I do a lot of research myself, but I'm also involved in just trying to get people out, monitoring, measuring, so that that data can come in and it can be used to research. And you guys are going to be collecting data that it helps us ground truth some of that. So we definitely have some little animal or person that went right through the middle here. This has got a lot of track in it, but just so that we can start in an area where we can all chat and watch and do something, maybe we'll pick this area over here, which looks relatively undisturbed. First and foremost, the most important thing in the world is picking the right spot. So you don't want to go in a spot where people have walked a whole bunch through the ground already. Why do you think? It's already compacted, basically, right? It's not giving me what fell out of the sky. It's giving me all kinds of additional information, like even where a dog went through, right? They changed it. So I want to have something that's completely undisturbed because we're really interested in understanding the full area. And one way that we can do that is by taking pictures around the area. So you're going to take a picture in every single direction. And when I say every single direction, I fully mean every single direction. You're going to go north, south, east, west, up and down. Oh, sun's showing, so cloudy. What are the options for us?
Clear, cloudy, snowy, raining, windy, or other.
So thank goodness it's not windy. And then we're going to do some what we call metadata or background data, which tells us a little bit more about the site. So what's the weather, the clouds, the temperature, all of the things that are going on in this area right now while we're collecting this data. You're going to get a depth measurement with a ruler. You're going to get a temperature by popping a thermometer into the snow. Measurement. Next, you're going to do the grass test. We want to know wetness or dryness. So we want to understand if you take a handful of that snow and scrunch it in your hand, do the crystals kind of stick together and form like a snowball? Or are they just not wet enough to even do that? And that's a wetness indicator, and you'll answer that for us. And it can be dry, sort of wet, and fully wet. Tier 2 is doing Tier 1, which we just did, in a transect. So just in 3 different places along an area. And that helps us understand, is this representative? Again, we know you've taken those pictures, but it's also useful for us. We don't know what's going on underneath the ground, right? We don't know if there's some kind of a mound under there that's hidden by the snowfall. So we want to just make sure that we're getting a representation across the area. And then Tier 3 is when we get that, what we call SWE, like I said. And so you're collecting the other data as well. So every tier built on itself. So we do 1, we do 2, and then, yay, let's do 3. We're going to get our snow water equivalent. We're going to use our albedo cards, and we're going to get a crystal picture. We're going to use this cool equipment to be able to collect that data. This is a gridded square, and what we're interested in is how much of a square do those crystal sizes take up. So that's why we want you to take a picture in there so that we can understand that a little better.
Good job.
NASA studies all parts of the Earth system, and most of us think about NASA as being focused just on outer space exploration, right? That's really what they're known for. But in fact, for many decades, they have been studying the Earth systems. They use those satellites to look at a lot of different things, and they're very interested in understanding our snow and our ice cover. It's a huge part of their research.